And the Ice Rays have climbed their way to second place in the South Division of the NAHL tonight, looking to continue their winning ways. Ice Rays hosting the Shreveport Mudbugs at the American Bank Center. First period, the Ice Rays had a couple good looks in this one, and just like this one here from Kyle Moore, but just not able to find nylon until later in the night. Things were plenty physical. There you see Moore laying the lumber there. Game would stay physical throughout, so much so that the fellas ripping out the old fisticuffs. Here, Colton Wilkie and Dakota Concannon just wailing on each other. By the end of the night, it was the Ice Rays that would get the win in overtime. The score 3-2.